So you're very welcome. This is Aisling Mooney and it's your Angel Bootcamp. And this is an impromptu call because I put a comment on Facebook there and said if anyone wanted me to pick a card for them, that I would do that yesterday. And I was just inundated with replies. People put up their questions. I asked for clear questions. So people put up their questions. And I thought the quickest way to do this is just to get on to get on a blab and to answer as many as I possibly can in an hour. So that's what I've decided to do today. So there were 62 comments on the thread. So what was that, Inga? I thought you wanted to actively participate, and that's why you have so many questions. Yes, so I have lots and lots of questions. So what I'm going to do is go through all the questions on the list and answer them. And if there is time at the end, then I'll actually take callers, or maybe we might just see what happens as we go throughout the hour. That some of the questions I might, if people are on the call, ask them to hop on and have a conversation with me and do some live angel coaching. So we'll just play this by ear and see what happens. But what I do want you to think about is that although I'll be answering specific questions for specific people, because you're on the call, a lot of the questions that come up will be helpful for you in your life. So I don't know if that happens to you. Whenever I listen to a radio show and the caller is taking questions, the presenter's taking questions, they always resonate with what's going on in my life. And there's little nuggets of information and advice, golden advice in there that I can apply to my own life. So I'd say to you, take all of the information that comes today and come with an open heart and open mind and just see how it can help you. And let's collectively hold the intention that everybody gets guidance and help today from their angels and to help them move forward in their lives. So we're just going to take a breath before we start. Take a nice deep breath wherever you are. And just bring your energy and your focus into your body. Bring your attention from mind down into your body, down into your feet, down into your base chakra, and just center yourself. Take another breath. And just as you let that go, let your shoulders drop down and relax. Feel your neck and your head loosening up and your head resting gently on your neck and on your shoulders. And take another breath in. And those 3 breaths are pretty vital. And they're so simple. Such a simple way for you to connect with your angels instantly. Just by, our lives are so busy. There's so many thoughts going around, so many ideas, places to go, laundry to be done, dinner to be cooked, different, the past, the future, things going on in our mind. And just a breath can put a stop and just allow us to pause, even if that's only for a couple of seconds, and just take a breath and just connect in with our angels, in with our soul. And just even a simple question, what do I need to know now? So asking the angels to join us. I can feel their presence already. I hope you can. I can feel a lovely energy enveloping me, like being wrapped in angel wings, comforting blanket. So I hope you can feel that too. And asking our angels just to surround all of us everywhere. Guardian angels, our guides, the archangels, and absolutely wonderful. They're all piling in the door here. So today I'm especially going to call on Archangel Michael, because that was the angel we were connecting with in the Angel Bootcamp yesterday. Although today it's Raphael, which is probably perfect as well, that there's healing. But I have the Archangel Michael Oracle deck, and that's what I'm going to be choosing cards from. I have some other decks as well here, primed and ready, so I might switch throughout, but for the moment, for the majority, it will be the Archangel Michael deck. So I am going to run through the names on this list, choose a card for everybody, and just read out the card, and I'll add any additional information or advice Keeping in mind that there was 62 requests, so we'll do our best to make sure that everybody gets an answer. Some of the questions were quite in depth, so I might even come back to them on another broadcast. So first question was for Siobhan Foley. Archangel Michael, what do you need me to know now? So Siobhan, pay attention to your dreams. Thank you for tucking me into bed tonight and helping me enjoy a wonderfully restful night's sleep. Archangel Michael, I invite you into my dreams as my teacher, guide, and healer. Please allow me to understand my dreams on a spiritual level and give me guidance. So that is the card for Siobhan. And it's pay attention to your dreams. So Siobhan, your dreams are really, really important. In another 2 days, we have Archangel Uriel. And on that day specifically, I'll be inviting you to write your dreams into the Facebook group, and I'll analyze them and give you back some feedback. But you can do that before that. But it's just with the energy of Uriel. Uriel is the light of God, so he brings illumination and wisdom, and it's really, really a fantastic angel to help you to decipher the meaning of dreams. But your angels use your dream time. If your life is busy, 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 and you don't pause, you don't take a breath, you don't meditate, you don't create that space, that angel time, that soul time in your life, then your angels will use your dreams. They'll use that time because you're quiet, because you're relaxed. They'll use that time to give you information. To give you insights and guidance, so to get you back on course. So watch out in 2 more days for Archangel Uriel, and I hope that was helpful, Siobhan. So let's see, moving on really quickly. Sheila Mooney O'Neill, am I getting a new job soon? Okay, Sheila, have a sense of humor. Thank you for helping me see the humor in this situation so that I can lovingly laugh at human nature. I'm willing to view my experiences in a new light in order to attract love and healing energy. Sheila, I know you, and I know that you have a great sense of humor. And the angels are saying that you've been taking life a little bit too seriously lately, and you've been worrying about getting a job, and that worry in itself can push the job further away. So it's about bringing your focus to what you want. So you can use affirmation, you can use fun. You know, the right job will come for me at the right moment, in the right space and time. The job is going to come to me miraculously. Have a little song and dance with it. Get out your beautiful dog. I know you have a gorgeous dog. What's his name? Ringo. And play with Ringo, you know, have some fun, bring him for a walk, and just expect that the angels are telling me that that the job is already there, it's already on the way. So you just have to put yourself in its path, so to receive the information. So it could be you might open a newspaper, you might see an advertisement, somebody might say something in passing that might lead you to an interview or to look at a different position. So just be open to that. There's already a job coming. I can feel that energy coming. So I hope that was useful. Let's see. We're moving on to Jenny Wilson. My question is, how can I better serve my potential clients? What is it I need to do now that will bring right people to me? Okay, Jenny, that's a huge question. And you're in the Mastery with Metatron course, so I'm going to do some work with you personally on that, in that group. And I will cover that as a complete question, I think on Friday, because it's so huge. And it'll also be covered in a very big way at the very end of the bootcamp, when we look at Metatron over 4 or 5 days. I'll be doing webinars and talks and live coaching, all with the energy of Metatron. And Metatron is here to help light workers shine brightly for their tribe, so to attract the right people, the right clients. So I'll work with you on that in the meantime, Jenny. But for anyone else, we will be covering that at the very end of the bootcamp. So running through these, Kelly's still here. Am I on the right path with my development? Learning my lesson on shadow self. Okay, so am I on the right path in my development? So Jenny's still here. So let's say a favorable outcome. Thank you for the beautiful outcome to this situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me to trust and have faith. So this is for you, Kelly. Kelly's still here. So this, if you look at this picture, it's the angel is balancing. It has like a, I don't know what you call the apparatus for balancing or measuring. And it's, there's a little message in here for you that there's more coming in that Kelly, fun is a big part of your personality, and it's something that you've been working really hard at your spiritual development and your growth and development in life, and it's the angels are saying it's time for a bit of fun now. There's time for balance, you know, so trust and have faith that you've already done a lot of the work, and that all work and no play is not really ideal. So it's actually, and I just got a little fairy spark there. So the fairies are huge, elementals are huge teachers for you, and you connect very easily with the fairy realms, which are all about playfulness, environmentalism, helping us to bring joy back in, you know, recognize the joy in nature. And thanks for the high five, Kelly. Still, I didn't know you were here. That's great. So I hope that was helpful. So helping me to trust and have faith. So more fun, Kelly. Now let me see who's next. Inga, what shall I focus on this week that would bring financial rewards? What should Inga focus on this week to bring financial rewards? Take your time making this decision. Archangel Michael, please help me stay strong and relaxed as I approach this situation. Remind me to detach and step back, allowing the situation to naturally unfold. And thank you for protecting me. So what the angels are saying there is that your question is loaded with worry and anxiety. And they're saying that this is absolutely what I've just said there, that worry is counterproductive. And it's about bringing back for you patience. There's not so much the element of fun for you, Inga. It's more an element of appreciation of beauty. That's what I'm getting. So it's like when I think of you, I've seen a couple of photos of you on Facebook, and when I see flowers or color behind you, I can really see your beauty shining through. So the angels are saying that the thing that will bring you the most fortune this month is coming back to the beauty inside of yourself. So spending time with yourself, taking your time. There's no need to rush ahead. There's no need to make rash decisions. Yeah, and it's about detach as well. So this in a few days' time, there's the cutting off the ties meditation. I'm going to put that in the Facebook group, and that will be a fantastic one for you to do. It's one that you can do over 21 days, and it's about cutting the ties and detaching from all of and that includes worries and anxieties about money in the future. Just bringing all your energy back into yourself, and then really getting quiet and asking your soul, what's the next step for me? So it feels like that this week is, the lesson sounds like it's saying, do nothing. Which might sound counterproductive, but it's actually really productive. It's a pause. It's coming back to yourself, back to the beauty of you. I hope that's useful. And I love you, Inga. Thanks so much for being here, for helping me out with my techie lady. You're gorgeous. So Sarah Caffrey, thanks, Aisling. My question is, should I start writing as a career? Sarah, I know you well, and start writing. Full stop. Your children are watched over by angels. Dear guardian angels of my children, born and unborn, thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and safety. Please guide me so that I know the best ways to be a good parent and role model for my own and other people's children. So there's two messages with this, Sarah. One is you might be thinking of, maybe you want to have a baby at the moment, or you're looking after somebody else's children and you're worried about that. And the angels are saying you're absolutely fine. Don't be worrying at all. The same thing again, your worry is counterproductive. Look at that. A beautiful little girl, and the angel is protecting her. And it's yeah. So I'm gonna give you some feedback on this, personal feedback, Sarah, in a message on Facebook, okay, a private message, because there's a lovely message in here for you, but it's quite private. So we're going to do that. And the other message, which I can share, is I'm going to write that down so I remember to share with Sarah. So the other message is about your writing career. I know that you, and we've talked about this before, have a gift with kids, especially that teenage group, even 10 to 16, 17. You have a connection with that group, and your writing is going to help that age group. So there's something about Dungeons and Dragons and Harry Potter and that mystical, magical realms is coming in there. The pictures I'm getting in my mind when I'm thinking of this book that you're going to write. But I feel like that's still in the future. So in the meantime, you just need to write. You need to write every single day. It's so easy to start up a blog. I remember your tea time thoughts that you used to write for your Angel Circle way back 6, 7, 8 years ago. And they were wonderful little snippets. It's so easy for you to set up your own blog, Sarah. Sarah's Tea Time Thoughts. And just every single day, set yourself a goal, 365 days, I'm going to write one little poem or one little excerpt, and just put it out there. Just get it started so that your writing muscle is being used. And the other thing is The Artist's Way would be a fantastic book for you to consider. So if you haven't already done it, it's a 12-week course you can do just with the book. And anyone out there that's creative, I'd recommend that book. So I hope that was useful, Sarah. I'm going to give you a personal message as well. So just remind me if I forget. Next, how are we doing on time? So Mahela Vida, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, love. I would like to know how I can move forward in my business. Let me see. Okay, these two cards are popping out for you. Decide to be happy now and believe and trust. So decide to be happy now. Thank you for helping me open my heart to happiness, joy, and bliss. I am now willing to see all of the goodness in my life. So it's about making a decision to be grateful and happy where you are in your business at the moment, that everything is perfect exactly as it is. And this other card is believe and trust. Before going to sleep tonight, say, Archangel Michael, please enter my dreams and replace fear with faith and trust, and let me be filled with strength, courage, and confidence. So this is coming back to that message earlier about dreams, but for you, the message is also about mindset. So it's about affirmations, it's about mantras, it's different commands that you need to do a bit of brain reprogramming around feeling good enough. There's a lot of thought in there about I'm not good enough, that you're pushing away business. And so there's a little bit of, you can go online, Tony Robbins, if you like him, or some other motivational or coaches. I'll see if I can think of any, and I'll post them in the Facebook group. There's a brilliant, actually, Melanie Bundock might be on the call or might be listening to the replay. I'll post her in. She's in the Angel Bootcamp. She does a free 4-week tapping into your big vision course with EFT and tapping. So that would be a really good one for you, but it's definitely around mindset. So everything seems to be set up and ready, but there's still a lot of thoughts that are running the show up there that you need to look at. Okay, so the next, Sharon, what is business going to grow? What business? Sharon, I'm not sure what that question is, but you're in the Mastery with Metatron group, so I'm going to clarify that with you later in our personal Facebook group, and I'll work on you with that question and try and get some more clarity. So if it's around your business, I can definitely help you in there. So I hope that's okay. Jenny Pearsall, my question is this the time to start really moving forward in developing a retreat here in France? God, I want to go to your retreat, Jenny. Okay, 2 cards again. This is interesting. So, romance angels are helping you. So, okay, so maybe your retreat is either going to bring love for you, or it's about love or relationships, or there's definitely healing in there. And the other one is innocence. Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me to see that all of your qualities of pure love and light are reflected within me and all others. Help me embrace my God-given innocence so that I may be at peace. Okay. So there's something here about relationships, Jenny. Dear guardian angels of my soulmate, thank you for preparing my soulmate and me for love, for giving us the motivation to make healthy life changes, and for arranging for us to meet. Thank you for helping us to recognize each other and have the courage to say hello, so we can eventually delve into a truly intimate relationship. So this card is interesting. To me, it is a retreat card. It's learning to love yourself. If you can see that, there's an angel and it's surrounded by cherubs, but it's in a beautiful backdrop of nature, beautiful place in nature. And this one again, it's innocence, and it's an angel holding a tiny puppy. So both of these cards are about nature. And for me, that's the perfect place to retreat, is to step back out of your life and reconnect with nature. I'd love to know some more about your retreat in France, but the feeling that I'm getting from this is yes, absolutely yes. Especially if it's a retreat in a beautiful place in nature. There's a wonderful feeling in it, and the innocence here is about just stopping with the worries and just opening yourself up, trusting. Start the retreat, set it up, and see what happens. Build it and they will come. So just open it up there. So let me see. Okay, so Elizabeth Bradshaw, am I going to meet a decent man soulmate this year? So Elizabeth, you and your loved ones are safe. Dear God and Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over me and my loved ones. Please help me to feel secure and at peace and filled with faith, so that I may focus on my priorities and enjoy a healthful, happy life. So what's been happening here, Elizabeth, is you've been worrying about everybody else in your life. You've been running around like a headless chicken, helping people, doing far too much, worrying, advising, coaching, counseling, allowing people to dump on you. And this is what you've been keeping your life busy with. You're a carer, you're probably an earth angel, and you've just been allowing others to dump their SHIT on you, and you've been taking that all on. And that has pushed away any chance of you having a relationship, because you're too busy with all the other relationships in your life. So your angels are saying it's time for you to take back your life, take back. Really good remedy for that is red chestnut, a backflower remedy. So, and that's just about that brings your energy back into yourself. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to let you think about that, Elizabeth. If you have any more questions, post in the Facebook group. But It's about you've been spending too much time on other people. When you bring your energy back to yourself, that will free up some space and it will start to attract your soulmate. And it could be tomorrow. You don't have to wait a year if you get that bit sorted. Angela Bradshaw, are we moving house this year? Okay. Angela. The person you're asking about is trustworthy. Thank you for helping me have faith so that I can open my heart wider in my relationships. I'm grateful for your protection, ensuring that only trustworthy people are in my life. Trust the situation, Angela. It feels like it's a resounding yes, but your lack of trust is making the ground a little bit shaky. There's a lot of light in this card. You know, so there's a lot of lighting your path, but you're blocking it with your fear and your worry. So it's saying, yeah, for me, that's a definite yes. So, and there's actually, there's two options. There's 2 or 3 options that would be presented to you in the next 3 months. So you'll have 3 choices in the next 3 months, which is a bit strange. So just watch out for that and see what happens and let us know. Okay, so next, Therese Tobin, what do you need me to do, Archangel Michael? Okay, Therese. And this card is coming out for Therese. Prayer will help this situation. Dear God and Archangel Michael, and anyone else to whom you pray, such as Jesus, I ask for your divine intervention in the situation that's bothering you now at the moment, Therese. I welcome your help and I trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle and I ask that you send one to me in this situation quickly. Thank you and amen. So, Therese, there's an issue that's been bothering you. Therese, you're in the Mastery with Metatron group. So if you would bring that question there, I can really help you on a deeper level as well with this. But just for the moment, it's saying, that you have, I know that your work is as a shaman with nature and, God, what can I say to you, Therese? There's shit happening at the moment and you've been receiving guidance. Some of the times you've been taking the guidance and some of the time you haven't. Your angels are saying that up till now, you've been afraid to accept guidance from people because you weren't sure, and this goes back past lives. You weren't sure if they were legitimate or authentic or genuine, and there's a bit of fear, and there's old beliefs going around there from past life stuff, that's preventing that. The screen is flickering as well, so we've definitely there's something there. So the one thing that your angels are saying is go into prayer. So give yourself this boot camp. It's 30 days. Every single day, go into prayer. Watch the videos. Go back. If you haven't done Transform with Angels, I'm going to gift you that whole program, Therese. And I want you to. It's 12 weeks. It's 12 archangels. So as well as the boot camp, I want you to better write that down to gift Therese that. What I want you to do is have a look at that course and start with cutting off the ties and start with the healing ball of light and put yourself in that healing ball of light. And we're going to work on this. But there's an issue that can only be helped with almost constant meditation and prayer. But it needs to be focused, and we need to look at the beliefs to make sure that that it's that the focus is positive and for a positive outcome. So we'll have a look at that, Therese. Fiona Creesh, and Fiona, you're on the line. Will my husband get the job he applied for? I'm going to do a few more and then I think I'm going to stop because it's actually a lot here and I'm running out of steam. So Fiona Creesh, will my husband get the job he applied for? So let's see, Fiona. Okay, so this card is up. Now that was a card I picked up before, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to reshuffle these for a sec, but I feel like the energy is, need to center myself a little bit. Therese, your energy is really, really strong. You need to start channeling that into your life purpose. Okay. So this top one now is for Fiona. Fiona, you are a writer. And I know your question was about your husband. Will my husband get the job he applied for? But that's not the answer the angels are giving you. The angels are saying that you're creative and you're a writer. And I can see angel stories or angel poems or angel quotations. That there's something, part of your life purpose is, I'm sorry that you're not getting the answer to the question you asked, but this is what's been given to me, that there's something in your life purpose that within that creativity, you share angel messages with people and you bring comfort and you bring love. And there's even, although there might be words on the page, there's an energy behind the words that brings the comfort and brings healing that you're not even aware of at the moment. So if you haven't been doing that for a while, or if it's something you've been thinking about doing, it's something you need to go right back to right away. Stop worrying about your husband. If he gets the job, if he doesn't get the job, it's all going to be fine. Sometimes we worry about other people and it distracts us from our life path. Your life purpose, your angels are saying to you now, you need to get back to your creativity. You need to get back to your angel messages, angel words. This is a very strong message. I'm nearly been pushed into the computer to share this with you. So Fiona, really take this on board and share in the Facebook group. Anybody, please share in the Facebook group. Any insights, or let me know. Am I on track? That's great, Fiona. Okay, so Melanie, what should my focus be right now? I'm going to do a couple more and then I think I'm going to stop, my dears. So Melanie Bundock, what should my focus be right now? Wow, this is a beautiful one. Self-respect. Dear God and the angels, thank you for helping me see myself as you see me, through the eyes of love. Thank you for honoring and respecting me. Please guide me to do the same for myself and grant me the courage to speak up on my own behalf. I ask for your protection in all of my relationships so that I am surrounded by kind and loving people. So, first of all, very quickly, there's a Buddhist monk in there as an angel. And I'm going to share in the Facebook group today a mantra that the Dalai Lama sings. It's Om Triambakam, and it's a healing mantra. Very, very powerful healing mantra. So I'm going to post that. And Melanie, I'd encourage you to listen to that for the next 7 days. You're a tapper, the big vision, queen of tapping. And there's still some issues. There's some areas in your life where you're not respecting yourself. Your boundaries are wobbly. And you just need to... you just really need to look on that, to tap on that, to ask your angels for help on that. Get that healing mantra and start to listen to it morning, noon, and night, because it will start to put that barrier around you, that boundary around you. It feels like to me that we all have an aura, we have different layers of the aura, that yours is broken at the moment. There's gaps in it that need filling up. Prayer, meditation, tapping, any sort of healing work will start to fill in the aura again and create that battery of energy and power around you. And you're really good at this, so you know what I'm saying. So what I think the big message is that it needs to be constant for you, especially as you're a celebrity, a personality. You're out there working with people, coaching people on your TV channel, on your Periscope. You're out there working with people all day long, so you need to be investing back into yourself and back into your own boundaries and stability and bringing yourself back to center. I can feel I'm pulled into the computer, and that's like tells me that I'm off center. I'm being pulled into the energy of someone else, and that's what I feel is happening to you, Melanie. That you need, even if it's 5 minutes, but that you need to have a spiritual practice. 21 days is perfect to get started, but really it should be something that you, and I'm taking the should out there, it could be something that you look at every single day for the rest of your life. You know, I aim to mantra every single day, but even if I get every second day, it's better than nothing at all. So I would really, really recommend that you sit down and start to think about how to build up your energy. And I'm going to ask the angels today to just envelope you in a beautiful healing light, a comforting blanket. There's pink and blue being wrapped around you now today. And this will help you in your relationships. Mother Mary is coming in there very strong. So maybe Google Mother Mary, Queen of Angels, and just see how you can connect with that being. During the boot camp, there'll be one day where we will connect with ascended masters and guides. So I am going to do a call eventually where I will literally do some live coaching, but this doesn't seem to be the call. There doesn't seem to be too much time left. So I'm just going to read some comments here. So Inga says, so I can just chill out. Absolutely. Getting the same message all the time. That's great. That's it. And Fiona says, that makes perfect sense. And Fairy Pink, Ashling, without draining you too much, is it possible to finish off with questions at the last few people here who have asked a question? That's fair enough. Do you know what? I'm gonna finish the, let me see who I have now. Okay, I have 2 more questions on this page. And I'm going to answer them, and then I'm going to take 2 or 3 questions. Okay, so we'll see how that goes. Pamela. Okay, so the next question is Neem. So my question is, will I get back to full health soon? So will I get back to full health soon? Okay, you're on the right path, Neem. So this is, couldn't get any better. This is Raphael's day in the Angel Bootcamp, and Raphael is the healer. Raphael's name means God's healer. God heals. And the image on this card is of if everybody got the email today, you'll have heard about the story of, in the Bible, in the book of Tobit. If you haven't read the story, it's a beautiful little story. Google it. You'll find it on Wikipedia. You'll find it online in lots of different places. Just look up the book of Tobit. And so basically, Neem, this card is saying you're on the right path. Archangel Raphael is with you. He's been guiding you every single step. So any steps that you've taken so far to improve your health have been exactly on track, and that things are improving. They might not be improving quick enough for you, but you're asked to have a little bit of patience and just to know that as things that have happened over years and years and years, they're not really going to change overnight. So you need to just keep the patience there, but you're on the right track. Keep calling on Raphael for help and for healing. Do the healing ball of light exercise, and have a look in the boot camp, the Angel Bootcamp on YouTube, and just check the playlist there. There's lots of videos and healing videos that will really help you, but you're on the right track. Brilliant. Okay. So, and just to keep motivated as well. That was another little thing there. So just to keep up whatever it is that motivates you. So Gillian Gavin, is it the right time for me to move house? Okay. Is it the right time for Gillian to move house? Okay, the situation is already resolved. I give any worries, cares, and concerns to you in exchange for true peace in all ways. Thank you for resolving this situation. And the images of a child clinging onto an angel, and the angel is flying up into the sky and is completely protecting the child. So they're telling me that you've been worrying, Gillian, and you're worried, like a lot of us here today that I've mentioned before, your worries have been pushing your good away. But in your case, they've also been drowning out your angel messages. So your worries, and you've actually been tormenting yourself with worries. And this worry, So I feel that you're moving because of a situation. You're moving because of something that's causing you anxiety in your life at the moment. You want to move. And the angels are saying there's something still to be resolved in this situation. So there's an element of forgiveness, of love. Well, I'm being shown some sort of an offering in your current home, and it's in the garden. I don't know if you have fish in your garden, but I'm seeing the color orange. But there's a message here about offering up something to the spirits in your garden. If you haven't got a garden, any sort of plant, or I can see a back garden. So whether that's the new house or the old house, if you could give me some feedback, I'd really appreciate that, Gillian, even in the Facebook group. But there is something here about there's something that remains unresolved in the house that you're in, and you're not ready to leave it yet until that's resolved. So there's some sort of forgiveness work, there's house clearing, there's an offering to the spirits in the house, there's a letting go, there's a forgiveness. Some issue needs to be resolved there. So I would do some prayer. I would call in Raphael and Michael, so they're perfect for cutting the ties, for helping you to heal situations so that you can let go and move on. So I hope that was helpful, Gillian, and any other questions, post them in the Facebook group. So I have 10 minutes left, and I'm going to take a live call. Now, I don't know how to do this, but I'm sure somebody's going to. Okay, one person is calling. No. So how do I open the seat? Does anybody know? To let somebody ask a question. Does anyone know how to do that? No, unlock the seat. So does anyone know how to jump on the call, how to get yourself on a screen? 3 people are calling. Okay. Okay, love. So I think that should work. Does that work? Okay, so we have Pamela. Now it says poor internet signal, Pamela, so I hope we'll be able to hear you. Can we hear you? Can you speak? Pamela, it doesn't seem to, I can't seem to hear you, love. Is your audio on? Okay. We're going to have to leave you go, Pamela, and come back to you, love. Okay. So let's see who this is. We have another caller. Who's that? Grania. Grania, you're in the hot seat. You're in the hot seat, Grania. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me, Grania? Okay, Mercury retrograde. So we'll pop out. Sorry, Grania, we'll pop out there. Let's see, there's 2 more people. We have Kimberly and we have Suzanne. So I'm going to take Suzanne. And if not, then we'll jump on to Kimberly. So hopefully, am I doing something wrong here? Hello? Can you hear me? Suzanne, would you like to jump on the call? So you could hear me, Fairy Pink, but I couldn't hear you. No, I couldn't hear. Nobody could hear your audio. So I'm going to make sure mine is high. Hello, Suzanne. Suzanne. Okay, I'm going to try one more, and then it might be me. It might be me. So we have Kimberly. Let's hope for the best. Kimberly? Hello? Oh, this is a pity. Are you coming onto the call, Kimberly? I can see your lovely face. Can you type into the chat box there if you can hear me, Kimberly? And if you're Suzanne says everything froze for a moment. Okay, Kimberly, you're gone as well. I don't know what happens, everybody. I don't know. So we're going to leave that there. And I'm going to practice with this. So what I wanted to do just before we go is take a breath. So everybody take a breath. And just thanking our angels for all those amazing messages that I got lots of guidance and insight from there. And that our angels stay with us for the day, especially today, Archangel Michael and Raphael and our guardian angels. Stay with you today and just help you to heal, to give you signs, to help you to know what the next step forward, to help you to integrate the advice and information that we share today. And the energy underneath those words, there's energy in the space in between the words as well, that's healing. And that we all start to receive signs and information and guidance in the next days and weeks and months ahead. And if you can share in the Facebook group, anything else that comes up for you because of this call today. And I really enjoyed this. I know there's a lot of people I didn't get to. I'm going to try and do an extra hour on Friday and finish off these questions because I think it was really helpful. And I'm also going to try and figure out how to do a live blab with some people, a live coaching session. So bye for now, and I will see you in the Facebook group, and I'll see you on Friday again for a live call. So remember to check out Facebook, and I will see you again. Bye bye, everybody.